caudal half. So the caudal half means caudal to the diaphragm. This is the diaphragm. So we're going to start with the celiac artery, which is going to be right here. And the celiac artery branches off of the aorta here. So that's the aorta, that's the celiac. And it has 3 branches. One is the left gastric and goes to the left side of the stomach, so that's this right here, and this is the stomach.
Okay.
Then there is, if we go over here, the splenic. So here's the spleen, and the splenic, you can see the vein more clearly there, but there's the artery right there. And then the third one is the hepatic, and it's coming up right here, and it goes under the stomach and goes up to the liver. This is the liver.
Okay, so you have the splenic and the hepatic, which is right in the middle.
Hepatic is right there.
Yeah.
The left gastric is right in here.
Okay.
You have coming off of the hepatic right there the gastroduodenal, and it attaches between the stomach and the duodenum. That's where it gets its name. And we have
The cranial abdominal.
the cranial abdominal is under the kidney right here.
Okay.
And we have the left gastroepiploic comes off of the spleen right here and onto the stomach. The cranial and caudal mesenteric both branch off of the aorta. This is the cranial mesenteric right here, and it's just dorsal to the celiac. So the celiac is up here. This is the cranial mesenteric. It goes and feeds all of these mesenteries in here, and you can see them branching out. The caudal mesenteric is much lower, and it's attached to the underside of the rectum or descending colon, right in there. And the gonadal artery is going here to the ovaries. It's a very thin artery right there, and it's also branching off of the aorta. There's the other one right there. The renal artery is going to the kidney, and it's going to be right in here. The umbilical arteries are on either side of the bladder, right there and right there. And you can see this is the umbilicus, and so they're going out to the umbilical cord. The external iliac and internal iliac are going to be down in here in the legs. So starting up at the top, we have a point where we're branching off of, up here, branching off of the dorsal aorta. So the first part right here is the common iliac artery, and then this one coming off the side is the deep circumflex iliac artery. Then this is the external iliac. The internal iliac is going to branch off of the umbilical artery right in there, and then you have the internal and external femoral branching off of the external iliac right there. And I believe that's it.
What's the deep femoral? Is that the same as the femoral?
Oh, sorry, I said it wrong. This is the deep femoral, and this is the femoral. And I was confusing it with the external and internal iliac. So the external iliac is here, and the internal iliac is here. The deep femoral is here, and the femoral is here.
Okay.